Hey, I don't know if I've made clear to you or not the severity of the situation. If you ever thought this world was one big matrix, like there is some kind of evil system lying to you, you're 100% correct. And guess what? The Bible is the only text that truly um, explains the corruption and explains the tyranny and explains the beast system running our fucking nation. Sex on TV constantly. You can only do these drugs every other commercial, but join DARE and be against the bad drugs that make you think. And just lump all drugs into crack and heroin because all drugs are bad, except for alcohol. It's just if you are starting to see the big lie, the humongous lie that this whole country, this whole world is involved in, then you have to start becoming a believer more, because it's not just about Bilderberg and, the Rockefellers and Bohemian Grove. It's not just about money. They already have the money. They're waiting for the new world order that the Bible foretells. 3.5 years, there's going to be some crazy alien invasion type thing. That's why every movie is about zombies are some black alien goo transforming people into aliens. Zombie, alien, vampire, flesh-eating, cannibal things. And there's just so many angles you can approach this from. I don't know if people truly understand how many different sources are confirming this. Okay? Jonathan Kleck, The Groxt One, Jim Brown, Grace and Truth Ministry, Emmanuel Swedenborg, Philip K. Dick, William Miller, Edgar Casey, a psychic Christian. The list keeps going on. We have to combine all those different things and understand the unification process. The Age of Aquarius is about universalizing. The main verb of Aquarius is to universalize and see the oneness in things, okay? Just zoom out for a small second. If you Google Jupiter and Pisces, like me and Nietzsche, my favorite philosopher, it says we can zoom out and see the bigger picture. Combine that with Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Cancer, which is what I have, which makes me need a creative way to express that truth. Combine that with Mars and Aries. Mars and Aries makes me want to be the first at things and a pioneer and just keep going, a trailblazer. Combine that with the creative and the truth. Then put that with Pluto and Scorpio, which makes me want to go in depth to any psychological field I study. Then combine it with Uranus and Sagittarius, which says revolutions occur at a breakneck pace. Revolutionary proceedings occur at a breakneck pace. Uranus and Sagittarius. Just combine all that, and that's my birth chart, okay? Astrology is 100% correct. And if the system says it's wrong, then you must question it yourself. If the system says something is right, you definitely must question it yourself. I hate authority, yet everyone loves Obama. I don't get that. Can't you see he's a liar? If he's lied once, then who knows what else he's lying about? Every single president has lied. This is a joke. America is the daughter of Babylon, which means the daughter of idolatry. We created rock stars. We created the drive-in theater where you get drunk and laid. This is just a souped-up 20th century version of Babylon, which was nothing more than the 4,000 years ago type of idolatry and craziness and orgies and all this, just worshiping stuff and wanting stuff and more and pleasures, versus someone saying abstain from that because the kingdom of heaven is where your treasures are. Even though Jesus was a huge confirmation of zeitgeist and the sun solstice and all the seasons, and Jesus is the sun, and which means light and all this stuff, does not mean Jesus was not a historical figure. Santos Bonacci, you are wrong. It is not. Jesus is completely unified from that. It was the last prophecy. It was the fulfillment of that prophecy. It was not a plagiarism of a prophecy. Okay? And Marty Leeds, your numerology with English gematria is genius, but Jesus was a historical figure. Please check out the Groxt one. Please check out Jim Brown. There are two different fields of truth, but this is what's happening today. These guys are making videos right now, like you and I. I guess the main point of this video is to help you understand the accumulation of evidence we've compiled over the years. I started this YouTube channel in 2007, and guess what my first video was, besides guitar stuff? It was called Astrology and Philosophy. That was the name of my first video. Okay? Besides the guitar. And now from guitar I've gone into DJ. Like, it's all about change, okay? If you're not willing to change your beliefs, if you're not willing to admit you're wrong, Jim Brown, you need to know that there is a pre-trib rapture. We change at the last trump, but that doesn't mean we get 3.5 years on the eagle first, and then we change at the last trump. Those are two separate things. We are taken away from the 7 seals on the eagle, and then it's the last trump. Okay? Alright, the Grox, you don't talk about it, but Christmas is pagan. That's all pagan. You can't be celebrating Easter or any of that kind of stuff, or Halloween, of course. And it's just all self. It's all from Babylon. It's literally the exact dates of different festivals of which Babylon happened to do. And you don't want. We are the daughter of Babylon, and we have to pay Caesar his taxes and get God what is his. But everything is all messed up, and that's why it's so hard to follow. Everyone needs a guide. I have so many guides. Out of 365 days, I was born February 10th, the day of acclaim. I give these people credit. During the week of acceptance, which is the 9th through 15th, I think, I can't remember, I accept a multitude of philosophies. But which one is more true? I don't know, but I'm going to study all of them anyway, There's nothing in this. And if you don't know the time of your birth, you won't know your houses. My son is in the 12th house, 8:08 a.m., 2/10/1987. The 12th house is the last house. It's the house of mysticism and hidden things. I study secrets that's what I do. I don't make a dime off here, nor do I need to. I just want to help you. This is nothing. I'm just talking right now. But these are the truths that have to be known before the end, if there is an end, which is all I am confirming. The music helps me escape. I'll be honest. It helps me say F you to the man. I can't just be talking about philosophical concepts. I gotta rebel. I have 2 planets in Sagittarius. Anti-authority, But then again, I can be authoritarian with my beliefs. Neptune and Capricorn. Neptune is your religion. Capricorn is how much can you put into one little thing. It makes perfect sense. Okay, well, I don't even. There's so much more to say. That's why I'm silent. I'm not silent because I don't know what to say. I'm silent because there's too much to say. I can't. You have to watch Marty Leeds 33. You'd have to watch Santos Bonacci for all the paganism incorporated into Roman Catholicism. This guy, okay, listen. He's a year of the rabbit like me and Jim Brown. So he's Santos Bonacci. So he's a great scholar. Me, Swedenborg, not William Miller, Jim Brown, Santos Bonacci, all rabbits, one of the greatest scholars. Santos Bonacci is not only an Aries, but with moon in Aries. Okay, so he's really in tune with his emotions. He knows all the history. He's read the 2 Babylons. He's read the Gospel in the Stars. He's read, Emerson and Nietzsche. He's almost as well-rounded as me. I don't want to be cocky, but he's one of the persons who finally combined all that stuff that I thought I was the only one to combine. So, thank you for that. I have Mars in Aries, so I'm in the 1st house, which is a double Aries. So I feel his, initiative, but he does not concur that Jesus was his historical figure. even if he wasn't, whatever the Bible is saying is happening right now. Jesus was real. It's all real. Jesus was the fulfillment of nature and the solstice and all that stuff. He wasn't a plagiarism of it, because there's many original truths. Many original truths. Revelation, it's all original. I mean, name me anything that's been in Revelation that's in something else. It's much harder to interpret than, a bunch of the standard Judeo-Christian themes that people throw at your face. Anyway, once we know the Greek and Hebrew, we can truly distinguish what the Bible was trying to say versus what that translation was saying, confusing this other sect of Christians who are using the wrong text for the wrong translation anyway. We got to learn Greek. We got to study the media. We have so many responsibilities if we're going to affirm a truth nowadays. In the age of information, affirming a truth, you have to know your stuff. You have to have sources. And that's all. And it's good to talk to people. It's good to talk to assholes, actually, on YouTube, because they test you. Say, oh, well, where's that in the Bible? Lol, question mark, question mark, question mark. Then you just give them the verse and say, there it is. Google's helpful. You could be smart, but just not annoying like they are. Just know that you can stand up for yourself. The Bible is what we stand up for. And if you know what you're talking about, you can stand up for it. People don't think it's interesting because they're studying the one that they grew up with. You know how many different teachers I've had throughout my life? You need a new teacher. Not me, but some of the people I mentioned maybe. Not those people, but some of the people they mention maybe. People don't want to learn anything because they don't have time for a different comfort zone. Truth is my only comfort zone. If it's terrifying, yet there's 20 million things that say it's going to happen, I'm still more satisfied in knowing that. Yes, I would take the fucking blue pill 100% in the Matrix. I would live in that shithole if I knew it was real. And I would not take the red pill where I just accept it. Anyway, just want you to know all we can do is study. I know I'm a dorky Aquarius, but I'm going to help you. I'm going to try and help you summarize the situation. And if you don't even think there's a situation, that's fine. Go about your day. I don't know why you stayed 13 minutes into this video. But those who know that there is a lie going on, and it's not just a simple bankster, I want money, so let's just lie to the people and control power. These people are worshiping owls that are 15 feet tall in Bohemian Grove. They're doing Babylonian things that only like Freemason, satanic, occult type societies engage in. This is not a joke. Alex Jones filmed it. Yeah, Alex Jones isn't 100% accurate, but he still walked into Bohemian Grove and filmed it. Despite his opinion, that was the evidence we got. You need to understand that. And when you understand the Groxt, then it all makes sense. Every fucking lie you've ever been told makes sense. We do have free energy. Hallucinogenic drugs are good for you to an extent. Gun control is terrible because citizens are good guys. Okay? So we need the right to bear arms. So we can stop the bad guys who don't follow laws anyway. That's why they're bad guys. I mean, every single thing is a lie. UFOs exist. Okay? The moon is fucking hollow. Okay? Mars, the face on Mars is real. Just YouTube Karl Marx the code. It's the exact geometrical alignments as the same placements on Earth to the nth degree. This is specific mathematics. Karl Marx the code. If you watch Karl Marx the code, you will know every society is connected through mathematics. The Egyptian Pyramid of Giza is the same as the Mayan Pyramid of the Sun. Same exact perimeter, and the Pyramid of Giza is exactly twice the height of the Pyramid of the Sun in Mexico. Everything's connected. I can't stress to you how huge this lie is. And I feel honored to have freedom of speech to tell you this. The Grok's wife was run off the road. The Grok's son was run off the road, but they survived. People have followed Jonathan Kleck. Jim Brown gets hate all the time. This is all something that someone is getting pissed off that we are saying. No one's getting pissed off at Joel Osteen in Houston talking his crap. No one's getting pissed off at Billy Graham or Joyce Meyer. They're publishing their books all day and night. That means they're not correct. There was a book, The Two Babylons, at Barnes & Noble, and I was so happy. The Two Babylons by Hislop. That shows exactly how the Roman Catholic Church incorporated all that stuff, all the Eucharist and the rituals and the confession and the priests wearing robes. And idol worship is from Babylon. Specific instances, not just, it seems like that. This is exactly taken from Rome. From Mesopotamia in the day when they were sacrificing kids. Anyway, read something. And if you can't read it, Google it. If you can't fucking Google it, YouTube it. If you can't YouTube it, Amazon.com it and then wait a week for it to come in and then read it. Nothing else to do in this bullshit world. Fuck TV. Even though I escape on it sometimes. I watch Game of Thrones. I watch The Walking Dead. I watch The Strain. I watch Prometheus all the time. It's a brilliant movie. What I know is hiding reality. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Understand, there's a big-ass lie. 2 Thessalonians 2:11. God will send a strong delusion that we should believe a lie, and that all might be damned who had pleasure in unrighteousness, instead of just searching out for truth. I added that last part. Okay? Proverbs 25. It's the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to reveal it, is to uncover it. We are the kings. We are the exposers of this system. Yeah, and the Bible says, it's what is, Scripture in our eyes seems like foolishness to those who aren't even wise. So everyone, all y'all are probably just laughing at me. Just think I'm just blabbering out my ass. But y'all are supposed to think it's foolishness. Y'all are predestined to think that. But no, go ahead and keep watching Lady Gaga's perfume video called Fame. And don't notice that it's every part of the book of Revelation that was ever incorporated. It's a golden image of Lady Gaga, and people are tied into little straps with their arms behind their backs with phasers on and are worshiping the image of the beast. Go watch Fame with Justin Bieber and will.i.am, and go see all the fucking people with the hats taking over the world and then setting up the idol worship with the fucking image of Justin Bieber popping out. Go watch the Groks if you want to understand these music videos and these movies, these commercials, these Google Doodles. Every single thing is hidden with the devil's influence. That's why all you see on TV is lies. Imagine that. Yes, it's the simplest answer is the most reasonable. The devil does run the fucking world, and God, that's God's test. If we were in Eden, what would we learn? In these bodies? And our new immortal bodies will be in the new heaven. And we want to be with the wise virgins who are raptured on the wings of an eagle versus the foolish virgins who have to stay for the tribulation and test your faith. All you have to do is not take the mark of the beast, then you'll be in heaven. Just the wise virgins get to skip the 1260 days. And then in the twinkling of an eye, we are changed in an instant. We will be as him because we'll finally see him as he is. But for the tribulation, the wise virgins get to stay on the wings of an eagle. That's what we hope to do. It's like the Tupac Until the End of Time song my OG version said, with Johnny J as the original remix. It said, until the end of time, when we die, we got to face God by ourselves. You're not going to be with your homies, your mom, your sister, your best friend, your wife. It's going to be you and fucking the source saying, okay, fuck all those other people. What were you thinking? Okay? And then you got to get into the mathematics. If the skeptics don't buy any of that stuff, get into the mathematics. And to say there's pi in Genesis 1:1. Oh yeah, there's E in John 1:1. Oh, there's alpha, the fine structure constant in when you have a concoctate of Genesis 1:1 and John 1:1. Oh, well, there's pi also in Matthew 20 and 5. The verse divided by its gematria value. You know, just throw out math because you can't refute that. Okay? Once you know the good stuff. Anyway, just wanted to make a face video because I haven't done that in a while. So I think I'm finally done. Don't just watch my videos. Watch my favorites. Watch my favorites. Yes, even the anime bullshit. Kill some time. Know how to relax still when all this crap is going on. I might seem really intense, but I still know how to relax and kind of get it off my mind. Okay. But anyway, y'all have a good one, as I always say. Just look for truth. That's all I ask. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't bullshit me. Don't do anything because it looks cool, because in the end you'll be by yourself, not with your friends. Unless you're in an apartment with your fucking 5 roommates. That would suck. You need some time alone. Fuck all of your friends. Think for yourself. Do not do what is cool. Just do what the fuck you want to do. Fuck all their goals for you, what they think you could be. Do what you want to do. I'm just saying. If you're not true to yourself, then how are you going to be true to the world? You trying to be true to the world instead of yourself is not being true to the world. Whatever. I'm done. Moon in Aquarius, can you tell? Later.